This game will also be hype. SUNSfan here with syndereN in his Christmas sweater. BTBOOM versus OG, game 1 of the best of 3.
This wave will now come into tower. This is a bit awkward for Nightfall, as a matter of fact. Ari trying to get more creeps with him.
Yep, TORONTOTOKYO wave. Well, the surround tactics onto Ari, blood grenade from TORONTOTOKYO.
He was not expecting that level 2 ensnare.
Yeah.
Wisper said was trying for it, not going to happen though. Save has got that covered, so 1 for 1. As Ari will grab the dire one. Leaving Wisper unattended.
Yep, so GPK.
Against GPK's first rotation.
Absolutely.
Maybe doom the Lesh, get that big kill out of the way. Maybe take the tower. See what the plan is here. This is faster than average. Do Coddles usually get something before this? Because this is not fast.
They might go earn into Boots of Travel into that. It's going to see the first Doom from MieRo. There's the net to follow. Save gets the toss back, and that is going to be the death of BZM. But Wisper coming in with an arena. Not a whole lot of follow-up, but Timado finally makes his way over. Nice spear into the arena just as it was dissipating. Timado gets off the focus fire as well. They find GPK. They find Save as well. And now the Doom. A big decay from TORONTOTOKYO, but MieRo tries to get out, but the power shot is enough. So OG lose BZM, but they get 3 in return. BKB, Octarine, Refresher. He's in it for the long haul, unlike Valve with Artifact. Even the support Tiny Save, 1,000 away from Blink of his own.
Nice smoke break
The
from
Blink
Save
now is there for MieRo, but yeah, they catch him with the Avalanche.
Oh, the tombstone!
Yeah, that actually screwed him over. Wisper's still in a lot of trouble. Illuminate not quite finishing him off with the solar. Yes, he does fall.
Oh no, that's a really bad reload.
Doom now onto BZM, left all alone. And he will drop as well. Timado, oh, not able to find a full connection. The relocate will bring him back. So Seb will likely fall in addition in just a bit.
I don't even think it really matters how farmed Lesh is. If he gets doomed, it's a problem. So they have to prevent the doom from going off on him in any way possible.
Oh, Wisper finds GPK. They had the follow-up damage. Atos from Ari. Sharpshooter's coming. It was actually still going. Beautifully done. Nightfall wants to get some revenge, though. Lots of damage being applied to Seb. He's going to pop the mech and then die shortly after. And they'll find BZM as well. Gets off the Yules, but then dies shortly after. So ends up being a 2 for 1 after a good initial pick from OG. Sick.
Yeah, if he would have killed him in his sleep.
How often do we see somebody die in a fashion like that, you know?
I've heard something about night terrors today. Not a... Oh, sneaky. Not quite enough. Raindrop and a little health to boot.
Oh, they find a huge
would you look at that? An Orchid reveal instantly onto Timado before he has the Manta. Yeah. So, would imagine the teams are a little bit apprehensive about going for it. Rather focus on the lanes. I say that. They will do it. They pushed out bottom enough.
As there's a smoke occurring here for OG. Looking to make a jump. Kind of a slower game. Wisper will find GPK with the spear into the tree, into the split earth, into the sharpshooter, into the death.
Nice and quick. He has the BKB, so that spear has to be fast, but GPK was not seeing that coming from a mile away. He was even trying to hide, right? He was standing quite far back, anticipating that OG might be making a move, but still they find it.
Oh, Nightfall.
Okay.
Arena is there.
He could just song his way out of this.
Is there any follow-up? No. Okay, BZM.
Never mind.
Follow-up. He has the BKB activated. Gets the split earth, but it's just out of range. Gets the Yules, though. Now the spear comes through. The song is over, and so is Nightfall's life. Beautifully done from OG. Some space, as the focus fire should be enough. Finish off the tier 2 mid. So 4K lead for OG. It's the BKB now there for Timado. MieRo, he's looking for an opening. Ari, actually dodges the stomp, but
surely
gets the sharpshooter. He is actually okay. Wow.
Oh boy.
Timado wants to use this Aegis, pretty much out of mana now, just kind of sacrificing himself to the gods. His Wisper is there. Another spear connecting. That is the shard that you talked about. Avalanche finds Timado. Still he has 20 seconds left, so he wants to use this. Yes.
Yeah. So he has BKB on his second life.
Wisper trying to get some space so he can get a blink off. Has the arena again. Timado resetting completely.
We need pure resist. How about that?
There we go. Gaben resist is what it's called. It just reduces everything. Nightfall. He's Gleipnir'd right now. He's gonna use the song early on. Wisper on the outskirts. Trying to go for TORONTOTOKYO. He puts the tombstone on the cliff. And Wisper is forced to now BKB. Uses his arena. He's still all alone. As the Hoodwink ult will completely miss. Does OG want to completely reset here? There's a lot of zombies still alive. As Seb, that slow resistance. Oh, kicks in finally. We'll use the tether on the BZM. Looks like Ari will be the sacrifice. As Save will die as well. So 1-for-1 Timado.
MieRo was thinking about the Doom there.
Forced to use his BKB. Yeah, MieRo still's got that ult available. And BZM serves it to him on a silver platter. MieRo pops the BKB, trying to chase the Lesh now. As Seb is linked up, but again, no healing to come. But the status resist from the SNKs, he's still pretty damn good. He's going to survive now, and now the heals are coming through. And GPK, he's going to use his BKB now on the run. They're going to focus on the Undying instead. So both supports for BTBOOM dead as this fight is continuing to extend now. As MieRo was thinking about going, but just too tanky of a target at this point, although Wisper does get quite low.
We haven't tested.
I do feel like that is, if they do somehow stack, that's legitimately good.
Yeah, that would probably be the best way to use them.
Is there a cooldown on it?
That's pushing top lane.
Yeah, congrats.
Uh-oh, Save. Well, we had spotted here. He has blink ready.
Time to pause, Save.
He's fine, I think.
Time to pause, take a little pee break.
Maybe he can find a TP out here.
Spirits will hit.
Now he's dead.
Save will be spotted again. And again and again. Focus fire. Save makes it to the high ground. All right, Discord still lagging probably.
Made them work for it.
TORONTOTOKYO, he loves Undying. He never buys Shard. Ever.
Yeah.
And he's going Ags.
Yep.
It started as a meme, but he's actually going second item Ags.
Hype Ags, getting that scaling in. It's also going to die now.
Yep, that's what you get.
If only you had a Shard there, you would have been fine.
Yeah, if he had pre-placed the tombstone there for no reason, he could have hit in there.
Wail away at the tower without using focus fire, but...
Yep. And they do give him the... We didn't mention, or maybe we did. They give him the Aegis again.
Yeah, I just said that.
Interesting choices. I don't know if you mentioned that. syndereN is the Avalanche. Oh, and the toss back. Wisper has to use his BKB, actually going in with the arena. He's going to get doomed now.
He's still not dead.
Not quite. Glimmer Cape will keep him alive. Still ticking away. Should be able to live here as a little baby relocation there for Seb. As Save's going to get hit by the sharpshooter. A lot of damage from afar as Timado trying to finish the job as the tombstone is placed. Gleipnir now as Save will finally die. And the tombstone will eventually be cleaned up.
I gotta say these... Oh, hang on.
Yeah, you gotta say something, syndereN. Very important, I'm sure. MieRo.
Hey, that's pretty important.
Tried to finish off Seb, but Seb will survive. A shackle shot onto 2 from Timado. They take out MieRo, and Nightfall will have to use Song in retreat. Do they have any chase potential here before you open your mouth again? Gleipnir. That was the shackle shot that GPK wanted to dodge.
The only true Naga counter they have, but the two Gleipnirs are just keeping the illusions in place. They don't get to connect on anything. No. Nightfall has great net worth, but he can't hit a single hero, so it doesn't matter. It's a really cool display here from OG.
Oh, the toss back. Timado, he's feeding now. That's death number
BKB
1.
In 5 seconds.
Wisper does not have a... Oh, he's just got arena back. So he can counter initiate. No Song available for BTBOOM. No Doom available.
BZM now has the Wind Waker, so he can reposition himself when he gets doomed.
Oh, yeah. That is
very, very impactful here.
And the toss back.
Speak of reposition.
Gets stunned by the Avalanche. Seb connects. The Lotus Orb replied, and there's the Wind Waker that you spoke of. Wisper with the arena. They take out Save again. Instant buyback for the Tiny. And OG, they are getting a bit low on mana. Looks like this might be an actual full reset, but well, maybe not.
Quite high on mana now.
Yeah. That IO does some wonderful things. Oh, Wisper. He gets any vision of this. Spirit available.
My god, he would just
no
win
arena,
the game
though.
here.
Still no arena. We're going to try to backstab the connection. Gleipnir found on the Tiny. Doom is already used. A Seb uses the Lotus Orb for now. The MieRo with that BKB will die to the focus fire. Timado was still BKB. Power shot on Save, not enough quite yet. Acorn shot to follow. The slow is there. Looks like they'll get the Tiny eventually. That is a dieback for Save. And now the racks will fall. And OG, yeah, they're just going to go for throne potentially. The GGs are just going to be called here. As OG take game number 1 in a really weird game because of all the pauses from BTBOOM, but got to give OG credit. They came in with a game plan and it worked out really well.
Yeah, this game wasn't even remotely close, actually.
Welcome back to game 2 between OG and BTBOOM.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the last game I was specifically... Oh, hang on. Yeah, just run at them. All right.
Yeah,
we got
a lot of heroes. Seb, you might be dead, my friend. Oh,
blind.
Really good blinding light.
He's still dead.
First blood. Who will it go to? It is safe. Take your time. Go ahead and hit that Google.
Making my way down here. So Dig heals less, and Mecha Meepo shares fewer stats. So you're just less... It's just easier to kill, is essentially the short version of that.
Oh, we have a crush into a bash onto Timado. He's in a lot of trouble. That is with the meta activated as well, so he won't even have that when he comes back. Yeah, save his second kill of the game. Yeah, there you go.
Today's games have been seriously bad health?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Timado, Shadow Poison starting to stack up again. Disruption is there. MieRo has the crush ready. We'll get it only on the 1, but the bash is there again, and Timado will die again. As Seb can only look on. MieRo did take heavy damage, but I've said it time and time again, syndereN, they have looked really strong, but they also are the team that you don't feel that confident when they're ahead still for some reason. As BZM will come out of the invis. Gets a sleight of fist save.
Have chains.
Oh, the Illuminate not able to connect, so this ends up being kind of an awkward engagement for OG. Meanwhile, top lane, we have the Earthbinds on the Wisper, completely out of mana now. Should be able to get out, though.
He's turning it around. Oh, slam? Oh,
that would have been... TORONTOTOKYO not able to get that one to go, and Wisper still getting surrounded, but there's support coming. Illuminate coming from Seb now. Will do quite a bit of damage. Dragon Tail is there, and down goes Nightfall. Finally, OG able to find a kill. TORONTOTOKYO will TP out.
They see TORONTOTOKYO. He's quite deep into the jungle, though. This is not the easiest access point for them. They will start it now, though.
Yep. Searing Chains, Dragon Tail. Goodbye, TORONTOTOKYO. And 1 pine. He hit 3 pine cone.
Yeah.
Dragon's Blood used to be pretty crazy, too. Not so much anymore.
Oh, that's 13 on level 4. Yeah, the Chen one is 24 armor on level 4, of course.
Yep, makes sense. Temporary, though. This one is permanent.
You generally just
get broken. MieRo, thinking of getting broken, destroys Seb. Wisper, still in human form. Demonic Purge upon him. Down goes the off lane for OG. Or maybe they saw them with the Shadow Poison briefly.
I feel like they would have chased them.
So it'll not work in an AoE, but instead work on whoever you're clicking on and the caster. So basically max of 2 Meepos.
He's still buying it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's still good. He's going to use the inhibit onto Wisper. Gets initiated on. And this is going to... Ooh, that's a lot of damage from the fireball, I have to say. And Timado coming in with the meta as well. Hand of God is used for BTBOOM. They get the Dragon Knight now what they want to run. Mega Meepo will be held in place with the Searing Chains. And Nightfall still relatively healthy. Maybe they just want to turn this around as well.
Slardar good for this. Can't get it to negative armor, but can get it to 0. And yeah, that's pretty fast.
All right, so just keeping an eye on the... Oh, not done yet. Ahri gets caught off guard as well. And just like that, the lead has doubled since the Aegis was picked up.
Which is reasonable, because Mega Meepo is like killing 3 heroes and then Chen heals them.
Oh, initiation.
Nice find.
They find a little Ember Spirit in their jungle, so BTBOOM getting everything out of the map now.
It's a very clean kill. Tipping each other. Complimenting each other in Discord. 0 lag. Well done, buddy.
Yeah, when there's 0 lag on Discord, they seem to do quite well, it seems.
Popping off.
Still 2 minutes on the Aegis as well as Nightfall all over the map.
Oh, MieRo got killed. That's quite big.
Timado, already at half HP. Sunder onto 1 Meepo, but there becomes the Mega Meepo. Timado might be able to walk away. In fact, he does. Pavis applied to him. Nightfall trying to get the Wisdom Rune, and he does. As slow as possible. A slow motion pickup. Yeah, I don't know how MieRo died, but that is a pretty big kill for OG, but they need a lot more out of this. Wisper in that dragon form can somehow get... Oh, he blinked to the low ground?
Still Aegis.
Oh, Searing Chains is there. That should be Aegis.
He's making sure to run all the way northeast to die on the real Meepo here. BZM is on his tail, though.
He does find him, along with the other two. And the Dragon Tail will be there as well. And a loop. There comes a disruption from Save. But Nightfall does fall.
Big kill.
As Save now TP's out.
OG grab a couple big ones.
Yeah.
They got Slaughter and Meepo in succession. Stemming the bleeding a little bit here. BTBOOM probably going to slow down until they get the next Aegis. And this was the kill that we missed on screen, but yeah, just 3 heroes combining to kill off a solo Slaughter. Seb's in trouble. Seb's Orchided.
Seb is dead.
Seb's Deb.
What did you say?
Seb's Deb.
That's not what you said.
Yeah, it is.
BZM, oh boy. He needs to survive. He will not.
BZM is also Deb.
Wisper. Okay, well.
Get one guy out of there.
I thought it was a 1 HP percentage at each level, so.
Chen gets a little bit of favoritism. He needs it. It's a little extra edge.
I mean, there were times in Dota where he was not very popular. Oh, Dragon Tail into the bushwhack. They just don't have the damage. SyndereN, now they might.
Okay.
Disruption to buy some time. GPK will live. MieRo, though, focusing on Seb in the back line as GPK will zip back in, zip back out. Wisper getting super low. MieRo does get punished a bit, though. A 2-for-1 in BTBOOM's favor.
He's here to fireball it up. And BTBOOM will respect this and cut up to top. MieRo is already in hot pursuit.
Yeah, BZM. Ooh.
Misses it.
But the Orchid is there, and my goodness, he melts. As long as BTBOOM is the one initiating, they have crushed. 11K lead now for BTBOOM. Roche, we'll find out in just a moment how long it's going to be. Sharpshooter comes out from Ari, but the Orchid applied. And he's next. OG just hemorrhaging now. As Timado
this is the worst
found
one
by
of them.
Stave, absolutely. Demonic Perch, he's just fighting illusions. This is looking very bad for OG now. Roche up in 30 seconds as TORONTOTOKYO splitting the map. Is there any way they just forgot to ban Chen?
Dude, this BTBOOM ball is not stopping. It is so strong. OG with a Hail Mary defense out of this smoke. If this fails, their base is dead.
I think so.
So this has to work.
This might catch BTBOOM by surprise. GPK not scared at all, apparently. Bushwhack is there into the Dragon Tail, into the Fireball, into the Hoodwink ult as well, but he just zips away casually. And now Timado and company in a lot of trouble. Wisper's the first to fall. Silence on Timado. Gets bashed, gets destroyed. That's 2 dead in the blink of an eye for OG. And BZM and company forced to try to defend this. But how do you defend this? All right, Nightfall. He does not have Aegis, so it does have to be a little bit weary.
And swap to Mega Meepo anytime.
As long as he's not stunned. MieRo thought he had Ags, just randomly crushes there. There's the Mega Meepo. Nightfall gonna get dispersed.
It's really that simple. If they get another Aegis on BTBOOM, they just get Megas. So you have to contest this. And you have to play the move. Ags on Shadow Demon.
Yeah, he's pretty fat now.
All right,
Wisper. Oh, he runs into the entirety of BTBOOM. Trying to catch them off guard. Timado takes an Electric Vortex from GPK. Sharpshooter not going to hit as TORONTOTOKYO staying alive with all the heals. Nice blinding light onto the entirety of every Meepo. Timado continue to right-click with that meta. Oh man, BZM, one sleight of fist, he got bashed, and that was basically most of his HP. Next is Timado trying to get off the Sunder, not gonna happen. The chain disable is there for BTBOOM. And now, a third member of OG dies. That's all 3 cores in the grave. And maybe some supports to come as well. Ari's gonna be spotted by GPK, but he doesn't have the mana this time to chase and to get that second set. Still a tier 2 on the top lane though. But you could honestly just poke at the tier 4s a bit.
Yeah. Why not?
Drums popped.
Chen Meepo, baby.
Yep, that's
one tier 4 up.
GG's call. All right. So the 4th, no, this is the 5th game we've cast. The 5th shellacking, honestly. Such a weird day.
Yeah. There's I'm not going to chalk all of the wins up to strategy, because I think in some games one team just clearly played better.
And what do you think of the Alchemist this game? Because BSJ called it.
Yeah, I think part of the logic was to use it against Enigma, but they just put Enigma 5, right? So you don't even have to bother with the Eidolons. Oh, this is scary.
Yeah, Rample's there. He's going to have to use a concoction, but the blast comes through from Save. First blood goes to him.
I just flat out think it's not a good Alch game. I don't know if he's necessarily the perfect one for this lineup to gel with, or because he has at least a good matchup, so he's going to get farmed. But as we're seeing here, the top lane is a travesty. It's 27 and 6 on the primal. Timado is
another blast off. Couple right clicks. He's run out of spells though. MieRo. Timado continue to take right clicks and the sticky bomb just in case. Another death to his name. I mean, this is, to be fair, this is a hero that can catch up. We've seen it many a time. Yeah. Toronto gonna TP mid and spawn Eidolons with the Siege Wave. I love this play minute 5 from Enigma. He can leave the Morph alone. He's a very independent carry who don't need no Enigma. GP's coming in. Hoodwink's gonna set up a bushwhack onto GPK.
That was a good response.
Doesn't have refraction for 2 seconds. He's in a lot of trouble here. He gets the silence off just in time from BZM. And that's the death of GPK. Much needed kill for OG. Does require several members to come to the mid lane, but it looks like Timado just needs... Might just be left to the jungle here pretty soon. He's going to be found out now. Shows himself. Sticky bomb is there. Gets off the chemical rage, and that's going to force MieRo back. Concoction's there, though. Said Wisper coming in, and this is the highest net worth on their team. Boat is coming as well. MieRo at half HP. Arrow will not hit. Been seeing a lot of that today. GPK makes his way over. The coil. Not going to do too much to him. He has that haste still activated. Timado with the concoction. As Nightfall has even made his way over. No kills, really. They just lose TORONTOTOKYO, and that's it so far. And MieRo, onslaught. This would be a big kill for BTBOOM. Wisper, another arrow whiffs. And Wisper gets waveformed and adaptive strike down. Big kill for BTBOOM. BZM low on HP. In fact, many heroes are low right now. There's the pulverize on the Ahri. So the fight's gone on so long that we've seen 2 pulverizes.
Really well played fight from MieRo there. All right. Jinkyu cosplay here. Uproar is really good against Alk. You very quickly get all these stacks up, and Alk is fully physical damage.
Do they have the burst? BZM face shift, but the mine was waiting for him. The Techie's master. Save. Gets X'd. Boat hits as well as the Torrent. Not that much damage, though. The arrow's coming, and it connects this time. Concoction will not, though.
Put that on Alk, play around him. Take Arios, take Roche. Could be an idea. Seb will show himself. All right, GPK.
X onto GPK. Torrent. Oh,
nice timing.
Quick blink. And now that there's a BKB on MieRo, they can try to find the initiative. TORONTOTOKYO getting gone on. Oh, the silence, though. It's going to be a self-stun with the black hole to follow, but it gets canceled. Big blast off onto 2, though, as Nightfall getting the high ground, along with MieRo with the pulverize. The puck is dead. Timado's who they had their sights on, but he has the chemical rage right now. Trying to run away. As Nightfall getting bursted, or stunned, I should say.
Oh, the invis. Oh.
Yeah, they end up finding Timado in the end, so it's 2 cores just for the Enigma. BTBOOM win a pretty important fight here.
I mean, they're opting for effectively farming about 1,000 to 1,500 gold, right? So this came at a cost in terms of the map. OG now have to go and clean up lanes.
And now they're looking for a fight. They're going to show themselves, does OG on the tier 1 tower. Nightfall redirecting now towards that direction. As Timado, he does not have chemical rage, but obviously we talked about the Aegis still being there. MieRo comes in with the BKB pulverizer, trying to take out the Kunkka, and they do it. He is dead without buyback.
Oh, this
and Timado falls immediately. That was the round tactic. Toronto to okay. Actually does get the blink off. They were not expecting that, I think. That's off the concoction, but this is just a matter of time. Well, deny no. So 2 core kills again in the name of BTBOOM. It feels like OG are playing a game of, I would say, cat and mouse. They're not really hunting very much, though. Maybe just sit and wait.
A game of mouse.
Yep, that's a mouse.
Redis.
Squirrel-type creature.
That's very awkward.
They will black hole for him. Okay. A little awkward.
That's a funny kill. He gets pushed off the ledge and then he gets pulled back in.
Tower is under attack.
His lead from BTBOOM is actually quite instrumental. They're up 6k against Alk, and the net worth distribution in the top is very one-sided.
He's spotted. Phase shift instantly.
Is under attack.
Will blink.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Trying to get closer to the Roche pit as GPK is spotted. Atos into the arrow. Acid spray comes through as well. MieRo, oh my god, Seb gets deleted. Does have buyback and can TP here.
This is already stupidly awkward for OG. The vision.
Yeah, Timado, he's getting initiated on his BZM, trying to save him a bit, but MieRo continuing to go with that trample and the BKB as the black hole comes in onto 2 with the Minds of Save doing so much work. Ari is dead. Wisper is next. Only 2 members of OG remain as GPK will be TPing mid randomly. And let's see what BTBOOM want to do.
This is the next level place, just not taking it. But yeah.
Very strong usage of the banner again, as we can see. Really difficult.
Dire's bottom tower is
As
under
BTBOOM still 2 minutes on the Aegis. There's the Conda going to work. Ari
nice
gets
evasion.
off the sharpshooter.
Nice
Another evasion proc into the Gleipnir.
Oh, bong.
Acorn shot.
Evasion.
Oh,
Bong.
Nightfall.
Evasion.
Ari. Meanwhile, BZM died. That's a pretty important kill, but Ari is more exciting to watch. No more dodging for you.
God, I was about to say time to open some boxes, buddy, but...
You mean keys?
Yeah, there you go. Well, you use keys for something, right? They can try to delay, but this is not
Delay
possible.
tactics for BZM. Maybe they just give up this set then.
Well, Glyph.
Fortification number 2.
middle barracks are under attack.
Yeah, they will be giving this up. So first Rax goes the way of BTBOOM. Black hole on the outskirts of the fight on Timado. Oh, he actually dodges the Conda adaptive strike. And he's dodging some right clicks as well from GPK, but Nightfall turning into Kunkka gets off the X. Trying to kill off, he's not really doing that much damage. Finally, the adaptive strike comes in again. Nightfall dies first time with the Aegis. Timado somehow still alive. No idea how that is possible at this stage of the game. He can now reset and try to get back into it. You can see the attribute shift on the Morphling, keeping him quite healthy. He has so much HP, but there's a ton of lockdown for OG. Waveform trying to time it, does so successfully, trying to TP out, but the arrow hits. Do they have the damage? Finally, Nightfall dies.
Wow, that is actually unbelievable that OG won that fight like that. I feel like theoretically the best item would be Kunkka Refresher, but he's going Hex, I think.
MieRo can't use his ult because Seb is Lotused, but he gets bursted anyway. Nightfall just in range.
Yeah, Kunkka Refresher is my best bet. Being on Ari. They've had enough. This time they bring the gem. Ari.
Yep, Pulverize is there. Invis for the time being, but not for long as Nightfall gets the coup de grace.
It's not the best against the Morph, and now TA went for the Melt Bash instead of the Refraction instances, so I guess, you know, more instances of damage would be nice. If he had the Refraction talent, he's so difficult to cut through for a puck. But yeah, with that Melt Bash, now he even poses a threat to kill the puck himself.
Oh, they get the Abyssal onto the TA. Timado putting everything in on this. There's a black hole to follow them from TORONTOTOKYO. The TA dies. GPK, no way to get back in the game. BKB from Nightfall focusing now onto Timado. Has more than enough damage. As TORONTOTOKYO will end up getting clipped. BZM, though, that's the second death for OG on yet another core. So it ends up being 2 for 2, but still advantage BTBOOM.
Nice.
This will be
Nightfall making a slot for the banner.
The
All right, he took the Aegis.
Very good. Oh, he uses it right away.
Okay, he's gonna put it straight back in mid. Nightfall getting to work. He has Aegis.
Just machine gun Morphling. There's the sheep. Gets Force Staff to the low ground. Casually come back up. And yeah, don't want to expend too much. Arrow will hit this time. But he has the shard, so you can attribute shift pretty much at any time. He's not silenced.
Oh, MieRo's in there.
Very deep, pulverized. But Timado gets the bash off onto MieRo, but now he's taking the brunt of the damage. Look at this Sideblaze just ripping him a new one. GPK already expended the BKB. His attribute shift was on the agility for just a moment there, and that'll cost the first life for Nightfall. Fortifications used as well as Nightfall will waveform to safety. Concoction, Gleipnir. The artillery is coming from OG. So far, a successful defense. TORONTOTOKYO, very scary position 5 with the Blink BKB. Both teams are going to be waiting quite a while for this Roche. As OG, okay, smoke pops. MieRo's going to pop the Shivas, goes in really deep, gets off the BKB as well. Seb is their first target, they'll get him. Pulverize now onto Timado. Boat is coming though. Provides the buff, and TORONTOTOKYO gets the black hole onto 2. Down goes Timado. Wind Waker. It's going to keep the Kunkka alive for the time being, but GPK continuing the pressure. They don't have vision, now they do. So Wisper will fall as well. 2 dead for OG.
Yeah, Wisper tried to walk into Wind Waker Timado out of the black hole, but he ended up clipping the black hole himself. They can still choose to play the map and get the next Roche. I feel like they should really try to at least force the buyback out or the information, and they will. GPK poking again.
GPK taking a considerable amount of damage now. Sharpshooter brings him to half HP. Now he goes for the BKB, finishes off the melee racks. Snaps the coil. He's taking a ton of damage. Will Force Staff away.
Close.
Gets the refraction up. Looks like he'll walk away just fine. All right, Roche number X. You can see OG starting to make the way over here.
They'll be... all right. BTBOOM's actually going to wait. They could have made it in time, but don't know for a fact how far OG are, and going to play the high ground. They still have black hole. Keep in mind the refresher.
Yep, Ari's going to spot him. MieRo goes in, gets instantly silenced, has the BKB, won't use it. Arrow connects. Now Timado with the Abyssal, but TORONTOTOKYO gets off the black hole. Ari gets deleted off the face of the map. BZM is next. Both buyback instantly. Torrent Storm not really going to find any meaningful connection. But obviously, like we said, they need to defend. So that honestly might just be the Roche for BTBOOM. It roars. So they know for sure. And it's still a refresher shard instead of the Ags for whatever reason. 58 minutes, so OG 2 minutes away from being able to sneak in some neutrals.
There we go. I was wondering when you were going to pick up on it.
Better get to the triangle to stack the camps now in preparation. Knowing this game won't end anytime soon. MieRo jumps in with the BKB Shivas. Pulverize. That's the death of Seb. No buyback, so 4v5. And now Nightfall can start pounding. That's the last tower. The tier 3s at least. Torrent not going to hit. There's the Abyssal. Timado going in very deep. Pops the Manta. Now trying to run away, but it's going to get pulverized instead. Adaptive Strike with the Conda is too powerful. Timado drops. Does have buyback. There's the black hole, though. BZM does not have buyback now, though. So OG left in a 3 versus 5. That's not including the Aegis. TORONTOTOKYO will BKB just in case. Still a range racks in the bottom lane. Not even going to bother for it. It's the tier 4. Only 1 remaining. Thanks to these very powerful creeps from the banner. MieRo going in deep. Timado, this will be a dieback for him. The Yules will save him temporarily, but now he's surrounded. Oh, blinks into a black hole. And that should do it for game number 3 for this series, in fact. Tied away, bringing back the techies. That's, all right, who cares? GG's call. BTBOOM wins the series 2-1. And this is almost a 60-minute grind fest, and they were ahead the whole game.
Yeah, they struggle to go high ground because of this long-range defense that OG have, but